Hey guys, Amanda Apocalypse here. As promised, I'm going to start doing video blogs. I've had several emails of questions that you all wanted me to answer for you. The first email was from John Newcomb. The first question is, you are an artist and a model and do hair and makeup. Which medium do you find the most rewarding? I find modeling the most rewarding just because it gets the most exposure and people seem to enjoy that more than painting because I can do a little bit of everything. And which medium allows me the most freedom of expression and creativity and why? I feel like when I do my own paintings, not when I do custom work for people, but when I do what I want to do, it's the most expressive for me, and I enjoy it even more than modeling because I can get my emotions out on the table. And when people buy the paintings that I do just from what I feel, it's really rewarding. What attracts you to modeling as a profession? Really, it's just being able to get my art out there more than anything, and I enjoy being able to talk to all of you at the same time. How do you prepare for and unwind after a shoot? When I first started shooting, I would drink moonshine, or I would hang out with some of the girls beforehand, and it would help me unwind. But now it's kind of just turned into second nature. Energy drinks help a lot just to wake me up and make me think more. But really, it's just turned into what I do now. What are some of your favorite hobbies? Do you incorporate any of them into your art? And if so, how? Some of my favorite hobbies, of course, modeling and painting, but at the same time, I've always been a music fan. I've been playing the violin since I was a kid. I've been playing the guitar since, I think since I was 11 years old. I like to do a lot of different things and experience a little bit of everything that I can. How do you balance having a family with a career? Do you have any tips for someone aspiring to do the same? I'm still trying to figure it out, honestly. All I can say is try to listen to your spouse and try to think of what you do and don't want your kids to see when they get older. My 8-year-old knows how to use the internet now, so that's kind of new. He still hasn't figured out how to Google my name, but that day will come shortly. Now the next few questions are from Jason Warner. He wanted to ask, when did you get your first tattoo and which was it? I decided to wait until I turned 18 for my first tattoo. Trust me, I had a lot of, I really bad wanted to get one before then, but my husband told me, you would regret it if you didn't wait until you turned 18, which he was right. So I got my first one on my 18th birthday. I got my heart. It took about 3.5 hours on my birthday, and I don't regret it at all. I love it so much. It's my favorite one. I wanted to choose somewhere, go big or go home. I wanted to do something that was huge, and that, if I never wanted to get a tattoo again, then it would be right there. His next question, did it have any personal significance? The reason that I got it is for spiritual beliefs, but when I try to bullshit people, I'll say, stupid crap like, oh, I have too much love for one heart, or, something like that. It messes with people. My favorite thing that I ever did was, someone was trying to be snooty, and it was my only tattoo at the time. She walked up to me and was like, it's a real medical condition to be born with your heart outside of your chest. And I asked her, I was like, well, what are you talking about? And she said, your tattoo. And I said, well, I don't have a tattoo. So I looked down at my chest and I screamed and ran away. It's probably my favorite thing I've ever done. If you're going to try to mess with me, I'm going to try to mess with you back. his last question is, which is your favorite tattoo if you have one? My favorite one is the one of my grandmother right here. It's her wedding portrait. I don't know how well you can see it, but I got that a couple months after she passed away. She was a big influence on my life, and her and my Opa, I called her Oma. Her and my Opa were very close and had like the strongest love you could ever ask for. So I grew up seeing that, and you know, it inspired me, and at the same time she had such a kind heart that I wanted to kind of carry that with me even when she wasn't here. Okay, the next billion questions are from Bill Jaworski. The first one is, how long have you been modeling? I seriously just started about 5 months ago. It's brand new to me. I really don't know much about it. I'm just starting. How did you get started? It was really just, you know, I saw that the Hot Dame girls were looking for more people, and I applied, and that's kind of where it all started. They set me up with my first shoot, and it just kind of like spiraled from there. How old are you? I'm 21 years old. My birthday is on February 21st, so I'll be 22 pretty soon. What are your measurements? I get asked this a lot. I have no idea. All I know is I have big boobs, tiny waist, and wide hips. I wear a size 5 in pants. I just like... So I don't know. I'll learn soon. Do you do nude modeling? I'm kind of glad that this question was brought up, because no, I do not. That's part of one of those things of, you know, when you look back on what you've done, I want to be proud even when I'm older of what I've done, and I want my kids to be proud, I want my husband to be proud, and I don't want to do anything that would mess that up. So no nude, but I've only done one implied shoot, and I don't know when the next one I'll do is, or if I'll do it again or anything like that. Let me see. How much do you charge a photographer per hour to model for his or her shoots? Really depends on what it's for. It depends on who it is. It depends on if I have to travel. If I have to travel, it'll be more per hour. But if I only have to go down the road, then it'll be less per hour. So it really just depends. If you're interested in finding out about rates, then just email me, and I'll get something set up and figure things out and give you a personal rate. Are you in any videos or movies? I'm in this one. That's about it. If you could be in any reality show, which one would it be? I have an addiction to Bad Girls Club. I would do that if I could, and if I didn't think it would completely ruin my reputation, because I'm not that mean. I am just kind of mean. Let's see, how many tattoo or tattoo hours do you have? Somewhere above 30 hours. I have no idea how many tattoos I have, because, you know, it goes into roses. I don't know whether to count each one rose as one tattoo, or, you know, I don't know how to count that, so I have no idea. I just have a lot. Let's see, how much money do you have invested in your ink? Easily over $2,000, but I'm not sure an exact, just because I don't want to think about how much money I'm putting away into that. I have no idea. Do you have any body piercings? I have my belly button pierced. You all can see those in my pictures, but I also have gauges in my ears. I used to have my second holes gauged, but that didn't work out very well, so they closed back up, but that's all I have when it comes to body piercings. Where and what would be your fantasy photo shoot? It would be something like Halloween-y, something really creepy. That would be something that I would be super interested in. What perfume do you wear? When I do, I wear Love Spell from Victoria's Secret, but it's actually